Yeah, she's here. She's hanging her coat up.
To the Middletown, Ohio regular city council meeting for the purpose of doing regular city business, and on December 16th, 2025. Please join me for a moment of meditation followed by the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag. You will hear 3 taps of the gavel when it is time to stand. Please join me for a moment of meditation now. Clerk of Council, Mrs. Amy Skank, please call the attendance roll.
Mrs. Carter. Mr. West.
Here.
Mr. Horn. Mayor Slamka.
Here.
Mr. Lawley.
Present.
Thank you. Is there a motion to excuse Mr. Horn?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mr. West.
Yes.
Mayor Slamka.
Yes.
Mrs. Carter.
Yes.
Mr. Lawley.
Yes.
Yeses have it. The motion passes. Thank you. Our first order of the business this evening is citizen comments. A professional presentation free of foul language is expected. This is not the time for debate, questions and answer, or any back and forth conversation. This is a time for you, our residents, to be able to present in front of council on record uninterrupted and have the floor. After the meeting, your comment cards will be given to the city manager and she will assign a member of staff to reply to you as appropriate. We have received 1 comment card this evening, and I will prompt you to your next steps when you reach the podium. I would like to call Larry Silas to the podium, please. And you may stand or sit as you wish. Please adjust the microphone and speak directly into the microphone at all times. Before we begin, please state your full name and Middletown residence for the city record. You will then have 4 minutes of uninterrupted speech. Please commence.
My name is Larry Silas. I live at 1211 Elm Street, and I'm here today to address the roads not being plowed after the snowfall, specifically main roads and residential roads. This isn't the first snowfall where the road maintenance has been subpar. I, just like many others, have a job that requires weekend shifts, meaning that there are still many people who have to drive on Saturday and Sunday, no matter the weather conditions, to get to their places of employment. And also taking into account younger new drivers who have less experience driving on less than ideal roads, or elderly drivers who might have slower reaction times and could experience anxiety. But no one at any age should have to drive on bad snow and ice-covered roads. The reason this is so frustrating is because the snow wasn't a surprise. It had been on the news for multiple days leading up to the actual snowfall, but based on the roads, one would assume that we were blindsided by this. I want to know if there's a reason the roads weren't taken care of in a manner that would make it safe for us to travel, because today is 3 days after the snow, and now most roads are smooth and not ice-covered. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Silas. And this concludes our public participation. The next agenda item is council comments. We will begin to my left with Councilmember Lawley, followed by Councilmember Carter, and then to my right with Councilmember West. I will speak last. Mr. Lawley?
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, Larry, thank you for your comments, but I'm going to respectfully disagree with you. First of all, I was out. I went out during the storm, and they did a fantastic job. The other thing is, too, the temperature was below zero. The stuff doesn't work below zero. If you can't handle it, don't drive on them. Once again, a big shout out to Public Works road crews. They really did a fantastic job in spite of the persistent weather winter storm. So thank you to the long hours and the dedication to the people of Middletown and our visitors, because the roads were very good for the conditions that was. I had so many people compliment the Public Works. Now, was every road perfect? No. And because of the continuing inclement conditions, the chemicals and the salt's not going to work until it gets to a certain temperature. Once again, if you can't handle it, don't drive on it. It's not safe for you. Thank you to City Manager Combs and staff for the employee Christmas party. It was incredible. The attendance was the best I've ever seen it in my 35 years here with the city, and especially with our retirees. It's great to see a lot of our retirees come back, and it's great to see staff take so much interest in our retirees and make sure they're taken care of. So thank you, Ashley, and your staff, the Middletown Event Center, for a job well done. The other thing, the drive downtown on Central Avenue is awesome looking. The lights, if you haven't had a time, just drive down Central Avenue. It's absolutely beautiful. The reimagined Middletown, that looks great. Although once again, I'm kind of bummed because I can't continue to say holiday whoopla anymore. But and light up Middletown is just looking fantastic. So thank you to the Grandpa Gang for making Middletown look incredibly special. And I also want to say thank you to staff for a great 2025, to all the Middletown City employees. It's tough, probably one of the toughest things to be a city employee, because you're constantly getting attacked from 365 degrees, and unless you really are there every day and know what it's like, you know, it's tough. But you know, your staff did a wonderful job, Ashley. So make sure you thank them for me when you see them. Although I see them enough, I'll thank them too. But I appreciate the job they do. And lastly and finally, I want to wish Middletown a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Please be safe and have a healthy holiday season. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Lally. Mrs. Carter.
Good evening. I really don't have anything to say this evening. I'd like to congratulate our two new council members. We got one in the audience, and Paul.
Thank you.
And welcome to the City Council.
Thank you, Mrs. Carter. Mr. West.
Yep, thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. Just a couple comments tonight. Last weekend, was able to attend the Wreaths Across America ceremony at Woodside, and it was great. The snow was just starting to fall, and so I'd like to thank the volunteers and many of the folks that came out to help with the event. Looking forward to it again next year. Secondly, on Sunday evening was the Middletown football end-of-season banquet. I got to talk to many of the families and coaching staff, and I really, it's so great to see what culture Coach Jones is building out there. So I'd like to thank them for inviting me to come out and have a moment to kind of say a few words to show the appreciation from many of us here in town that got to witness history this year. Other than that, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, be safe, and over to you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. West. First, although he is not present this evening, I would like to again thank outgoing council member Paul Horn for his 2 years of service on City Council to the people of Middletown. The Middletown Development Code Update online survey is complete. Gibbons Planning Group received 252 surveys. Thank you to everyone who submitted a survey. The next step in the process and the next formal opportunity for the public to participate will be at the special meeting of Planning Commission, which is study session number 2, on January 22nd of this coming year. Very Merry Middletown is in full swing with Reimagine Ice Rink, Light Up Middletown, and holiday festivities every weekend. From horse-drawn carriage rides to the downtown Merry Market and much more, there are so many wonderful family-friendly happenings in and around our downtown this holiday season. Please visit reimaginemiddletown.com, lightupmiddletown.org, and downtownmiddletown.org for much more information, special events, and dates. Tomorrow, Wednesday, December 17th at 4 p.m., we all are invited to join us for the ribbon cutting of our updated and renovated Robert Sunny Hill Jr. Community Center, located at 800 Lafayette Avenue. This is the culmination of a years-long project and partnership, and the time for celebration. We will hear more about this tonight during City Manager Reports. After the ribbon cutting tomorrow, this Wednesday, December 17th, you might consider heading over to Pajama Storytime with Santa from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Windermere, located at 2 South Main Street in beautiful and historic downtown Middletown. For more information, please visit downtownmiddletown.org. This Thursday, December 18th, from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. is Star Wars Trivia with Crooked Dog Comics. The event will be held at New Ales Brewing, located at 1330 Manchester Avenue in downtown Middletown, with a barbecue pop-up there from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. This Friday, December 19th, you are invited to visit Beauvais Riordan Studios, located at 1054 Central Avenue, for a ribbon cutting of the historic John Ross Building Luxury Loft from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., with the ribbon cutting at 5:30 p.m. The Sorg Opera House, located at 63 South Main Street, has several films showing this holiday season. Take friends and family to see Elf this Friday, December 19th. A 10th anniversary screening of Star Wars The Force Awakens this Saturday, December 20th. The Nightmare Before Christmas on Sunday, December 21st. Viva Las Vegas on Saturday, December 27th. And Saving Private Ryan on Sunday, December 28th. For more information and showtimes, please visit sorgoperahouse.org. This Saturday, December 20th, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. is the annual and well-enjoyed Blitzen Cookie and Cocktail Walk in our beautiful and historic downtown. It's a delightful time for all the adults who are home for the holidays. After checking in near the Reimagine Middletown Ice Rink, you will walk to different local establishments to try decadent cookies of the season. Each cookie stop will have a specially selected $3 cocktail pairing available for purchase. For more information, please visit downtownmiddletown.org. While you are downtown, enjoy a horse-drawn carriage ride this Saturday and next. For more information, please visit downtownmiddletown.org. Throughout the month of December, Crooked Dog Comics, located at 1373 Central Avenue in downtown, will host pop-up Saturdays from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Support local creativity and find the perfect gifts, as each Saturday will feature different local crafters and makers with each creation that you won't find anywhere else. These events are free to attend. To find out more, please visit downtownmiddletown.org. Light Up Middletown's closing night is Wednesday, December 31st, New Year's Eve. Enjoy the wondrous lights of the season until then nightly from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Smith Park, located at 500 Titus Avenue. As a reminder, the City of Middletown accepts applications for our boards and commissions throughout the year. So if there is something that you have an interest in and you wish to give back to your city in this way, please do submit your application. To learn more, please visit the city's website at cityofmiddletown.org. Lastly, and as always, there are many ways to get involved with your community and give back. Join a board or commission, run for office, apply for a job with the city, volunteer at the hospital, pick up trash in your neighborhood or park, plant a garden in your yard, smile at a neighbor, find joy and satisfaction for a job well done in whatever work you do, or just have a positive and giving attitude. Find something that you can do regularly and give back. We are all connected and we are all in this together. The care of our city is an adventure in which we all get to share. That is all for me tonight, and this concludes our council comments. The next agenda item is City Manager Reports. City Manager Ms. Ashley Combs, you have the floor.
Good evening. I would like to welcome forward Verlena Stewart, the Executive Director of the Community Building Institute tonight. And while she's walking up, I'd like to say congratulations on your retirement and thank you for everything you've done for the community, and I know you'll keep on doing.
Thank you, Ashley. I'd like to invite Marie Edwards down to, if you could actually sit with me. Marie just had a pretty major medical procedure done, so I'm not going to ask her to stand. But I want to thank Ashley for giving me some time to talk to you all, and I want to thank you guys for giving me a few minutes. As not to be too lengthy, I wrote some things down so I wouldn't forget anything and I wouldn't take up too much of your time. So if it's okay, I'm gonna just read some of this. This is to provide an update for you all, to let you know what CBI is doing. I know most of you all are familiar with CBI, but we have been wanting to come and just get in front of you and share some of the things that are going on with our organization. Before I jump into the update, I did want to acknowledge that I am closing an important professional chapter with CBI and the Community Center. I am deeply grateful to the City of Middletown for your partnership and unwavering support over what I cannot believe is nearly 17 years. CBI was founded in 2009. Last month, Marie Edwards was named the new executive director, so she will be taking over the helm. She will do a great job, and I'm hoping that she'll be supported in the same way that I was. So we're really excited about the next chapter for CBI. Together, we have worked to shape and strengthen the lives of individuals and families in Middletown. The new gym and family zone are major assets to the city, and its success will depend on all of us, our continued support and participation, and I cannot say that strong enough. This is for the whole community, and I hope that it is supported and used by everyone in the community. It is an absolutely beautiful facility. With that, I'd like to share a brief update on what's been going on at CBI. First, I think it's important for you to know that CBI is a fully trained, trauma-informed staff that we are prepared to work with and talk to the youth, given all of the circumstances that they currently have. Over the past year, CBI has served over 2,500 individuals, including children, youth, families, and community members participating in programs, evening activities, and use of the Robert Sonny Hill Community Center. Our programming spans the full age spectrum. Early childhood and family support remain a core focus through our Parent Resource Center, where we provide birth to 5 programs. We currently serve over 200 families this year. For youth, we provide after-school programs in all of the Middletown City School District buildings. We provide leadership programs for middle school and high school students. We've successfully partnered with the state's industry sector program to provide work experiences and preparation for our high school students. We provide evening recreation for students K through 12 at the Robert Sonny Hill Community Center. And of course, we have a really fun and robust summer camp program. We also prioritize intergenerational and adult learning opportunities through a Legacy Link program that we present with the help of Spectrum. And that partners Middletown seniors with students to talk all things digital that we don't understand. And we partner with the Event Center to do that. We also provide adult recreation, education, and wellness offerings, such as line dance, pickleball, those kinds of activities. And we partner with Butler County Educational Services Center to host GED and ESOL programs. We do a lot of other things, but those are some of the standouts. This work is supported by a $1.5 million operating budget. And we are proud to report that we have had clean audits. And these are single audits, y'all, so this is not a compilation. This is not a financial review. This is, they come in and they sit in your office and they comb through everything from a $5,000 expense to a $2.50 expense to make sure that you are spending your money on allowable expenses, to make sure that your controls are in place and your financial practices are in place. It's very detailed, it's very long, it's very expensive, and we have received clean audits for 2023, 2024, and we are currently wrapping up 2025. We're proud of that, and we're sharing that because it shows that we are good financial stewards with the money that you guys have been so generously given us, along with other many funders. We do all that with about 9 full-time staff, and about 8 part-time staff. That number can double during our camp season because we have more kids and more territory to cover. I am going to just point out a few of our outcomes, and I'm leaving this information with Ms. Shink so that she can share it with you guys, and you can take a look at it more deeply when you have a chance. Again, we have a $1.5 million budget. Our funding streams include the Ohio Department of Education, the City of Middletown, the Middletown Community Foundation, the Community Block Grant, the Miriam Knoll Foundation, Family, Children, and First Council, Butler County United Way, Spectrum Digital Grant, U.S. Bank Foundation, First Financial Foundation, Hamilton Community Foundation, and a host of sponsors, businesses, and individuals. Again, we share that to let you know we are out there looking for money, writing grants, trying to leverage dollars where and how we can. Some of our outcomes, again, we've served over 2,500 individuals and families. We've provided work experiences for 38 students. We've provided leadership training, character development, and 9th grade transition activities for 43 students. Again, we run the after-school program and provide enrichment activities for 120 students. We provide a summer camp for approximately 100 students. We distributed over 16,000 meals through the Children's Hunger Alliance. We distributed over 17,650 diapers, which afforded us early education conversations one-on-one with 706 individuals. We made 98 connections to early education programs. We registered almost 100 kids to the Dolly Parton Imagination Library program. We hosted 24 rentals in spite of being closed most of the year because of the renovation and new build. We provided space for Butler County Educational Services Center to provide adult education programs. We held open recreation and structured activities at the community center, where we have about 30 students daily in and out of the center. We provided support and direction and leading to the fruition of the renovation and construction project. I'm so glad that's over. Again, we have our clean single audits. We are host site for 6 young adults age 16 to 24 to provide work experiences for them. We held 4 free community produce pickups this year. We distributed over 77 Thanksgiving dinners. We distributed a whole lot of coats, y'all. I don't even have the total number on the coats. With this information, you have a list of our board members. Please take a look at that. We have over 45 collaborations and partnerships, and I think I may have still left a couple off, but I'd like you to take a look at that as well, so that you know that we are out there talking to people and collaborating with people and trying to provide the best services we can to this community. With that said, again, I want to thank you. I've worked with all of you individually and one-on-one. Steve, we haven't had as much time, but we have had an opportunity to chat and get to know each other a little better. I, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate the support that you've given CBI, that you've shown for the community center. It cannot be said loud enough. I don't know that people understand how dedicated the city of Middletown has been, not in the 17 years CBI has been around, but since 1968, when Armco gave the building to the city and said, be good stewards, take care of it. The city has stepped up. That's really all I got. I'll be around, I'll be watching, hoping everything's going good. Please treat Marie Edwards well. We still have a lot of challenges. We still have a lot of work to do. Moving forward, one of the things we're doing is trying to change our funding model so that we are less reliant on federal funds, and so that we are tapping more into foundations, private individuals, and others who can help us move away from that federal uncertainty that we are currently swimming in. We are also looking at bringing all of our after-school programs into the community center because we now have a big, lovely building, and we want it to be fully used. We are open for conversation, for more ideas in ways to do that. And we're looking forward to a really nice ribbon cutting tomorrow, so I hope you all can make it. And again, I want to thank Ashley for giving us a few minutes to talk to you guys. Marie, do you have anything you want to? I don't. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Any questions? Yes.
Could you please speak into the microphone, please? Thank you. I think it's off. Yeah. Oh, it is? Yes. There you go.
Hello? Okay. I was at the center a couple of weeks ago, and I know I was in the room, what are they calling it, the gymnasium?
The gymnasium or the family zone?
No, the gymnasium.
Upstairs?
Downstairs, the new
gym.
the new
Just
gym.
Mhm.
Right. And we were looking for a space in that you could have popcorn and place and things like that.
Concession, yes.
Concession area. Did they
We have
ever?
worked through that. We
So-
have worked through the concession. So what Jenny is talking about is we, in order to be properly licensed to serve hot foods, you need a 3-compartment sink.
Right.
For whatever reason, that was not included in the original architectural drawings, and so that was a miss. And what that means is, unless we get a 3-compartment sink, that we're limited to shelf products. You can't even serve popcorn, for instance, or hot dogs. And it's a really nice, lovely concession. So Brandstetter and Universal, the architect and the contractor and the city of Middletown have worked out something that's going to allow us to get the 3-compartment sink, and we'll be good to go.
Oh, good.
Yes. So thank you for
Okay.
helping us work through that.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions from council?
I just wanted to say,
I'm sorry.
go ahead, Paul.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say, Verlena, thank you so much for everything that you've done, and you know, every time we've had conversations, you can just tell like your heart is so into this, and I truly believe what CBI does, like the mission. I mean, there's so many different missions, right? But what CBI does for Middletown should be modeled in every community. I mean, it's amazing. And you know, you and I discussed back when you know, the potential renovation at Sunny Hill was in jeopardy, and you know, we just had to find a way to make it happen. And so I appreciate it, and I'm excited for the new building. I think you guys will continue to do a tremendous job, and congrats on your retirement. I won't be there tomorrow, unfortunately. I'll be working, but I'm excited to see the pictures, and congratulations, Marie, and please reach out if you guys need anything, or you know, want to host something. We'd love to come down and hang out. It's been a little while since I've been there, but it's a great facility. So
Please come down and visit us. I mean, for anyone who may miss the ribbon cutting, you are welcome to drop by the community center at any time and come on a tour and take a look. It is yours. It is the city's. It belongs to the people. So please take advantage of it that way. Drop by any time and take a look. And thank you, Steve, so much for your support.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Verlena, I just want to say thank you for everything you've done over the years. It's incredible. A lot of people don't know, but I think I remember a story of a few years ago when myself, Nathan, and I think Ashley went over to visit you, and Karen were talking about how you guys had to take a big pay reduction because the money just wasn't there. And I don't know that a lot of people know that. You guys essentially stayed there and worked out of the goodness of your heart, and I really appreciate that. And that, you know, that was, to me, was a big reason when I was a city manager myself, Nathan Cahill and Ashley Combs, we worked so hard to get things together to convince council that we needed to spend that $6 million to do the renovation. But I want to shout out that particular council that voted yes on that, because it really was them. Rodney Muterspall, Zach Farrell, Tal Moon, Monica Nenny, and Mayor Condrey. They really stepped up to the plate and believed in the community center like staff did, and the work you guys did on it. So thank you for all you've done. Marie, good luck. You got some big shoes to fill. Are you and Jackie, were you in a race to see who retired first?
I beat her, yes.
You beat her.
Yes. Yes, we had talked about retiring together, and I thought, you know what, she outbids me and does me and everything. I'm going to get her on this one.
I'll say something to her.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Thank you both. Thank you so much.
That's all for me. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Combs. Next on the agenda this evening is the consent agenda. And while the consent agenda is generally for consensus items, do any council members wish to remove anything from the consent agenda this evening and move it to the motion agenda? All right, seeing none, we will continue. Mrs. Skank, please present the consent agenda.
For your consideration this evening, we have to receive and file the following board and commission minutes. The Airport Commission from April 21st and July 21st, 2025. The Architectural Review Board from June 24th, 2025, and the Planning Commission from September 10th, 2025. To confirm the appointment of Dever Wells to the position of Field Inspector in the Division of Building Inspection, Community and Economic Development Department, and confirm the following title changes only in to confirm the following title changes only in accordance with ordinance number O/2025-67, effective January 1st, 2026. Ashley Bretland, General Counsel to Assistant Law Director. Zachary Barnhart, General Counsel to Assistant Law Director. And to approve and accept the final plat for the villas at Emerald Enclave Plan Development.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion?
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to accept the consent agenda. We will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mayor Slanka,
Yes.
Mr. Lawley,
Yes.
Mrs. Carter,
Yes.
Mr. West.
Yes.
The yeses have it, and the motion passes. The consent agenda is approved. The next item on the agenda this evening is the motion agenda. We have one item this evening. Mrs. Skank, please present item A on the motion agenda.
To authorize the renewal of a contract with Optum Insurance for the stop-loss coverage in 2026.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to approve item A to authorize the renewal of a contract with Optum Insurance for stop-loss coverage in 2026?
Motion?
Is there a second?
Second?
Having properly been moved and seconded, is there any discussion? Great. Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mayor Slanka,
Yes.
Mr. Lawley,
Yes.
Mrs. Carter,
Yes.
Mr. West.
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the motion passes. This concludes the motion agenda. The next item on the agenda this evening is executive session. Do I hear a motion to move to executive session under the authority of ORC 121.22G6, details relative to security arrangements and emergency response protocols for a public body or a public office, if disclosure of the matters discussed could reasonably be expected to jeopardize the security of the public body or public office?
Motion?
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second?
Thank you. Having been properly moved and seconded, is there any discussion? All right, Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mr. West,
Yes.
Mayor Slanka,
Yes.
Mrs. Carter,
Yes.
Mr. Lawley.
Yes.
The yeses have it, and the motion passes. Council will now move to executive session.
Police chambers. Or, police chambers.
Well,
Police training room. Sorry.
Do we need to take any?
roll.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the motion passes. Council will now return to open session. The next item on the agenda is legislation. We have 13 items of legislation this evening. Law Director Mr. Alex Ewing, the legislation, please.
Item number 1, ordinance number O-2025-69. An ordinance establishing a procedure for and authorizing the extension of a contract with Camira Water Solutions Incorporated for the purchase of ferric sulfate at the water reclamation facility and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, do you have anything to add?
I do not, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Combs. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second?
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we'll proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 2, ordinance number O-2025-70. An ordinance establishing a procedure for and authorizing a contract with Polydyne Incorporated for the purchase of polymer for use at the water reclamation facility for the year 2026 and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, do you have anything to add?
Nothing further, thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Combs. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
Motion?
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? All right, seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes, the yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 3, ordinance number O-2025-71. An ordinance establishing a procedure for and authorizing additional funds for the 2025 contracts for grounds maintenance and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, do you have anything to add?
No, I don't, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Let me see here. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
Motion?
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? All right, seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
The yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 4, ordinance number O-2025-72. An ordinance establishing a procedure for and authorizing the extension of nuisance abatement contracts for 2026 and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, do you have anything to add?
I do not, thank you.
All right, thank you. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second?
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
The yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 5, ordinance number O-2025-73. An ordinance establishing a procedure for and authorizing a contract with Animal Friends Humane Society for services related to stray and seized animals within the city of Middletown and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, the staff report, please.
Yes, request for authorization to extend services with Animal Friends Humane Society for caring for animals impounded by the city at a rate of $4,746.50 per month with additional charges as a case-by-case basis. The Middletown Police Department has contracted with Animal Friends since 2018. They provide essential services and work closely with the Animal Control Officer for the care of stray and seized animals. The contract rate will increase from $2,765 to $4,746.50 per month for 2026, totaling $56,958 annually. The contract includes a renewal option for 2027 at a rate of $6,041. The 2026 budget allocated only $53,000 from the Solid Waste Fund. To cover the higher base fee and anticipated additional costs, staff is requesting a supplemental appropriation of $6,958. This brings the total amount for 2026 to $59,958. If the contract is not approved, there will be no organization available to handle the stray and seized animals, and no other entities in the area can manage the volume required. Emergency passage is requested to have the contract in effect by January 1st, 2026.
Thank you, Ms. Combs. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second?
Oh, thank you. It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 6, ordinance number O-2025-74. An ordinance vacating various easements granted to the city of Middletown on a portion of city lots 12903, 12904, and 12905, also known as 621-675 North University Boulevard, and declaring an emergency.
Thank you, Mr. Ewing. Ms. Combs, the staff report, please.
Again, this is to terminate an utility easement at 621 to 655 North University Boulevard. An attorney, Michael Manzak, and the Stevens Realty Company contacted city staff about an unused utility easement on their shopping center property, which includes Needlers, a Dollar General, and other businesses. During the sale process, it was found that the buildings were built over these easements. The city engineer staff have reviewed the situation and confirmed there is no municipal need for the easements. Emergency passage is required for to expedite the property transfer.
Thank you, Ms. Combs. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 7, resolution number R-2025-39. A resolution requesting the auditor of Butler County to advance to the treasurer of the city of Middletown, Ohio, taxes assessed and collected for and on behalf of the city of Middletown, Ohio, and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, do you have anything to add?
I do not. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, the roll, please.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
The yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 8, resolution number R-2025-40. A resolution to make adjustments to appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of Middletown, counties of Butler and Warren, state of Ohio, for the period ending December 31st, 2025, and declaring an emergency. Year-end, various funds.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, the staff report, please.
This report requests deappropriations and supplemental appropriations for the general fund for year-end accounting. This report outlines the necessary adjustments required for year-end compliance. It is important to present this legislation to council annually to ensure all funds meet audit requirements. The proposed adjustments provided to council will result in net zero effect on the general fund, with both supplemental appropriations and deappropriations totaling $354,500. This will not change the projected year-end balance. Approval of this resolution is crucial to maintain compliance with the Ohio Revised Code. Failure to approve these adjustments may lead to a negative unencumbered balance within the funds, resulting in an audit finding. Although these changes will affect fund balances, all unspent funds will return to their respective funds. An emergency reading of this legislation is requested to meet year-end accounting and auditing deadlines.
Thank you, Ms. Combs. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
The yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 9, resolution number R-2025-41. A resolution authorizing transfers from the Central Avenue Sidewalk Curb and Gutter Fund, 2019 Sidewalk Curb and Gutter Fund, 2020 Sidewalk Curb and Gutter Fund, 2021 Sidewalk Curb and Gutter Fund, and 2022 Sidewalk Curb and Gutter Fund to the general fund for repayment of prior year advances and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, the staff report, please.
As Alex mentioned, all of these, this staff report requests repayment of prior year general fund advances totaling $243,539.42. This action will increase the general fund balance by that amount. The alternative is not to repay these advances. Advance repayments are linked to our sidewalk, curb, and gutter projects. We initially cover the upfront costs from the general fund. After a project is complete, costs are assessed to property owners, and when these assessments are paid, we receive the full funds from Butler and Warren counties twice a year for those sidewalk, curb, and gutter funds. We usually begin the advance repayments at the end of the year after receiving the assessment revenue. First reading emergency is in order to apply this prior to our fiscal year end.
Thank you, Ms. Combs. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? All right, seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 10, resolution number R 2025-42, a resolution authorizing a transfer of funds subject to repayment from the general fund to the solid waste disposal fund and the transit fund and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, the staff report, please.
This staff report requests a supplemental appropriation from the general fund totaling $800,000, including $500,000 advanced to the solid waste fund and $300,000 to the transit fund, both to be reimbursed. For the solid waste fund, a recent cybersecurity incident has prevented the generation of utility bills, making it impossible to allocate payments to the solid waste fund. Currently, customer payments are being placed on their accounts and recorded temporarily in the water fund's water on bill line item. This situation has led to a lack of revenue for refuse operations. To maintain sufficient cash flow and ensure a positive balance in the solid waste fund at the year end, a temporary advance from the general fund is needed for the billing resumes. As billing resumes, Repayment will occur once the billing system is restored. For the transit fund, the cybersecurity incident also delayed financial reporting to the Butler County Regional Transit Authority, BCRTA, hindering federal drawdown requests. Despite these delays, the city has continued to pay BCRTA invoices and ensure uninterrupted transit service. Expenditures in the transit fund have exceeded revenues temporarily due to the delay in federal reimbursements. Until these reimbursements are received, the transit fund may lack sufficient cash at year end. Once received, the transit fund will reimburse the general fund for the advance. The city could choose not to advance the funds, resulting in negative fund balances, which would violate the Ohio Revised Code. An emergency legislation is needed as a first reading to comply with the year-end accounting and auditing deadlines.
Thank you, Ms. Combs. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes. Yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 11, resolution number R 2025-43, a resolution to make adjustments to appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of Middletown, counties of Butler and Warren, state of Ohio, for the period ending December 31st, 2026, and declaring an emergency. Police Grant Fund, One Ohio Recovery Foundation Grant.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, the staff report, please.
This staff report aims to allocate remaining funding from the One Ohio Recovery Foundation grant to the 2026 budget. In December 2024, the police department received a grant worth $76,330 with an initial payment of $36,256.75. In spring 2025, the department spent $33,507.98 on a 2025 Polaris Model XP 1000, leaving a balance of $2,748.77. In December 2025, the department received a second installment of $36,256.75 designated for purchasing a new truck to support outreach initiatives. A 5% retainage of $3,816.50 was held by the One Ohio Recovery Foundation until the grant is complete. The police department is requesting a supplemental appropriation of $42,822.02 for the 2026 budget. This is emergency reading needed to ensure the funds are available to meet grant timelines and the objectives set forth.
Thank you, Ms. Combs. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the next item, please.
Item number 12, resolution number R 2025-44, a resolution to adopt and approve the cybersecurity program and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, the staff report, please.
This request seeks City Council approval for a cybersecurity program plan mandated by Ohio Bill 96 to enhance the city's protection against cyber threats. House Bill 96 requires political subdivisions to adopt cybersecurity programs aligned with recognized frameworks like NIST Cybersecurity Framework and CIS Critical Security Controls. Key components of the program include risk assessments and assessment inventory, tactical safeguards, incident response procedures and mandatory state reporting, employee cybersecurity training, restrictions on ransomware payments requiring council approval. The proposed plan establishes and has response protocols to protect the city systems and data, including annual risk assessments, SIEM deployment and threat detection, incident reporting, mandatory annual training, and prohibition on ransomware payments without council resolution.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded, and is there any discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Gang, please call the roll.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the legislation passes. Mr. Ewing, the last item of legislation, please.
Item number 13, ordinance number O-2025-75, an ordinance enacting and adopting the 2025 supplement S-17 to the codified ordinances of the City of Middletown, Ohio. First reading.
Thank you. Ms. Combs, the staff report, please.
This staff report recommends adopting an ordinance to edit and include certain ordinances in the codified ordinances. This will also authorize the adoption of new material, the publication of changes, and the repeal of conflicting ordinances. The City of Middletown works with American Legal Publishing to maintain its codified ordinances. Periodically, ordinances are reviewed for incorporation along with updates reflecting changes in state law. Approval from City Council is required for these revisions. We have received the new supplement to the codified ordinances known as 2025 S-17, which aligns with state law changes up to June 26, 2024, and City Council ordinances passed through November 19, 2024. The current ordinance will officially incorporate these new updates, and a copy of these updated codified ordinances will be available in the clerk's office and on the city's website. The Law Department recommends adopting the complete updates. Failure to update the ordinance could result in misalignment with the codified ordinances and actual law, leading to confusion. All costs associated with updating the ordinances are covered in the budget, and no additional costs will be incurred.
Thank you, Ms. Combs. As this is a first reading, there is no action to be taken at this time. However, is there any discussion from council? All right, hearing none, this concludes the legislation for the evening. The next item on the agenda tonight is unfinished business. Do any council members have anything they would like to bring up under unfinished business? The only thing I'd want to remind council is that we will be deciding boards and commissions liaisons at the first January meeting that we are holding, so please do review your schedules and current liaison appointments for the coming year. Anything else under unfinished business? No. All right. This concludes unfinished business, and the next item on the agenda is new business. Do any council members have any new business this evening? The one thing I would like to request from the city manager is perhaps like an update on the infill housing project that the city has, whenever that might be in January.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Anything else under new business? All right, then this concludes our new business. The next item on the agenda is executive session. Let me get the wording here. Okay. Do we have a motion to move to executive session under the authority of ORC 121.22 G8 to consider confidential information related to the marketing plan, specific business strategy, production techniques, trade secrets, or personal financial statements of an applicant for economic development assistance, or to negotiations with other political subdivisions respecting requests for economic development assistance, provided that both of the following conditions apply. A, the information is directly related to a request for economic development assistance that is to be provided or administered under any provision of Chapter 715, 725, 1724, or 1728, or Section 701.07, 3735.67 to 3735.70, 5709.40 to 5709.43, 5709.61 to 5709.69, 5709.73 to 5709.75, or 5709.77 to 5709.81 of the revised code, or that involves public infrastructure improvements or the extensions of utility services that are directly related to an economic development project. And B, a unanimous quorum of the public body determines by a roll call vote that the executive session is necessary to protect the interests of the applicant or the possible investment or expenditure of public funds to be made in connection with the economic development project. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Do we have a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to move to executive session. We will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mayor Slanka?
Yes.
Mr. Lawley?
Yes.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the motion passes. Council will now move to executive session.